Hello, it's Tuesday, August the 2nd, 2011, and I'm Martin Smith with a daily outlook from UFX Markets. The dollar strengthened against most of the major currencies as the US manufacturing index dropped more than forecast, and investors put the debt accord President Obama and congressional leaders reached will dampen growth. The agreement may have helped prevent a crash in the short term, but there's still a lot to worry about. The deal would raise the $14.3 trillion debt ceiling through 2012, cut spending by about $1 trillion, and call for the enactment of a law shaving another $1.5 trillion from long-term debt by 2021. The stock markets closed negative for the sixth day in a row as the Dow fell by 0.9% and the Nasdaq lost 0.43%. The main reason is weakening manufacturing growth, spurring concern the global economy may relapse into another recession. Crude oil fell by 1.75% to a one-month low, closing at $95.30 a barrel, a clear sign economic expansion is faltering. Gold rose by 0.25% to close at $1,620. The euro fell against the US dollar after Europe's index of manufacturing growth cooled to 50.4 from 52 in June, the slowest pace in 22 months. Also, there's high concern about the debt crisis triggered by Greece, spreading to bigger nations, threatening the region's economic recovery. Trading below the resistance level of 143 will keep the momentum negative for the pair, but if they should break above this, it may reach 144.80 again. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 141.83 and a high of 144.53. Today, PPI is expected to grow by 0.1% versus minus 0.2% previously. The pound declined against the greenback after a measure of manufacturing activity missed economists' estimates. UK manufacturing unexpectedly shrank, the most in more than 2 years in July, as manufacturing PMI was 49.1. The trend is bearish if the pair maintains its resistance level of 163.20, but should it break this, it may reach 165.50. Overall, the pound-dollar traded with a low of 162.23 and a high of 164.72. Today, construction PMI is expected to show 53.2 versus 53.6 previously. The dollar fell against the yen due to risk aversion, despite speculation that the Bank of Japan is ready to intervene in the foreign exchange market to weaken the currency. A strong yen is the biggest uncertainty facing Japan's economic recovery. If the pair succeeds in breaking resistance of 78, it may bring the pair to 78.80 once again. But if it maintains 77.60, the pair may reach new records. No economic data is expected today. Finally, the Canadian dollar. This declined against its US counterpart over concern that the US economy, the main destination for Canadian exports, is losing momentum. The trend for the pair is bullish, but if it breaks support of 0.95, the trend will change. No economic data is expected today. Well, that's it from me. Be sure to visit us at UFX Markets for all your online trading needs.